the West, wishing this is the place where we separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I am going to be talking about how to identify fake friends that want to steal your money, your time, your destiny, or just to destroy your future. These kind of friends, they are very, very deadly. They are very malicious. This type of people are the kind of friends that will come into your life, pretend to be your close friend, get very close to you, learn everything about you, learn your secrets, and then they will start manipulating you, start destroying your life. These kind of people are very difficult to detect. And most times we see these people when we are growing up, maybe in our childhood age, like when you're a teenager. You don't really know them that much. Everybody have a playful mode. We don't really know ourselves when we are really teenagers. And these people, they have the wicked spirit, the evil seeds inside them, but you will not know. You just think that it is just childhood, exuberant, or childhood behavior, YouTube behavior of try and error, making mistakes here and there. You will think that they are good people. But they are witches and wizards that are born that way. They are born with evil, wicked spirit in them. So later on, you people will become friends, and you will separate from each other. And then later in life, you are going to catch up again. Maybe 20 years later, probably you people are married or things have happened, and you will still see this very old childhood friend once again in your life. And then this person will come back in your life, and then they will do something very bad to you. This is what I want to talk about. And today I'm going to be exposing this kind of people, and I'm going to be talking about the formats that they use, the pattern that they use to deceive people, and come back to your life and steal from you, take something from you, and try to cause problem in your life. So you will know it. Most times, these people, they will become adults, and they'll become very disgraceful adults due to the kind of wicked spirit they have in them. Most of them don't really do well in life. So they develop bad characters, fraudulent characters of lying, cheating, stealing, or promiscuous, and characters of sleeping with people's husbands and people's wives, and just destroying anything in their paths. So when you come across this kind of old school friends that you were not really close, and that they want to come close to you, again, this is what you need to know. One of the most popular formats that they use to steal from people is that they will come to you after you have seen them. Maybe you see them in a party or in the road. They will smile, and then they will take your phone number, and we say you people should meet up later and catch up. So you exchange numbers, and before you know, within 2 weeks or thereabout, this person will call you on the phone that they want to meet with you, that they want to see you, that they usually have something important to talk about. That whatever they want to talk about, they cannot discuss it on phone. That they really need to meet with you face to face for them to tell you that very thing that they want to tell you. They cannot say it on the phone. So you, in the magnanimity of your own heart, you will say, okay, let's meet. And they will want to meet you in your house. They want to come to your house or your place of being, especially your home. This old friend, you will not give them your house address. And then these idiots will usually come to your house very, very quickly. And then they will come, they will try to remind you of fond memories that you people could have had in the past, and mischievous memories of how they miss you so much, how that was the best time of their life, how they really was thinking about you all this time. What they are doing is that they are using emotional uh, appeal to you to make you relax your defenses. Then they will talk a few things and try to remind you of old times here and there, make you relax and smile like you were used to be very best of friends back then. And you people were really not. You didn't really know each other. Then you will now relax and feel very happy about yourself. Then they will strike you with the bullets, which is a very, very sad, sorrowful, poverty stricken, miserable story of how they got into a situation that is very, very bad, and they need your help. It's either a child is at the point of death, their father is at the point of death, their mother is at the point of death, or something terrible is about to happen to them in the world, and you are the only person that can save them. It will be an emergency situation, a very sad story, and then we drop this bomb on you, and then you will be defenseless. And they will create a scenario that if you don't help them, you will feel guilty of not helping them. And they will say this very sad story like something is happening to them. They have not they have not paid them salary for so and so months, and this is that going bad, this is going bad, this is going bad. Several things is happening to them at the same time, and it is by the great fortune of God or divinity that they have found you, and you can help them by giving them so and so amount of money. And the first money will be expensive. They can start from 500,000. By that time, they have already estimated weigh you to see your capacity, to estimate your financial capacity of how much they can get from you. So that we call it very big money. That you will tell them you don't have that kind of money. You now will start telling them your own financial problem and challenges. Then they will start exaggerating that their own is much more than your own. That your own problems are not up to their own problems. And then they will tell you to give them this money. Then you say you don't have that money. They will not slowly and superstitiously reducing the money. They can start for 500,000. It will not go to 400,000. If you say you don't have, they will not go to 300,000. They will not go to 200. If you still say you don't have, they will not get to the bottom of 50 or 40. Whatever the case is, what you need to know is that they are going to take something from you. And since they have come to see you, with you, if you want to be a true friend to them, and out of sadness and sorrowfulness for them, you will give them some money. Okay, sometimes if you have enough money, some good friends will just give them everything they ask for, and they will promise to pay you this money back. Of course, they will promise to pay you this money back within 2 weeks, within 1 month, or within the shortest possible time, and they'll be very happy you will give them this money. And what will happen is that you will never see this money again. This is how it normally works. This is the format. This is the way they do it in Nigeria. This is classic 419. What they say, scam, Yahoo, Yahoo. This is how they defraud you, your old friend coming back into your life to come and defraud you. Whatever money you give to this person, you will never see it again. Immediately you give them this money, whatever amounts, they go. Some will even come back again and keep asking you for more money. If they see that maybe they see you are very benevolent, there will some greedy and wicked ones will still keep asking you that they just need a little more to solve the problem. The little more to solve the problem. This is second billing and third billing. What these people are doing is that they are just scamming you. We call it low-tech scam. Okay, low-tech scam. We have high-tech scam where you go on the computer, you use bots and your camera and all that high-tech and deceiving people, creating fake documents and rest. Those are high-tech and Yahoo. This one is low-tech. What you only need to do is words of mouth, social engineering, emotional blackmail, gaslighting. All this is the tricks they employed, prior history of you. These people, first of all, they are not your friends. A very good friend of you will not see you after how many years. They will not carry all their life and family problems to put on your head, like you are the source of that problem or the one that caused that problem. A good friend will never do this thing. This is one thing you need to know. A good friend will never behave like this. And these people, this is how that's why you know they are not your good friend. And secondly, they are just there to steal from you. These are probably people that have been put in your life paths before in the time past to derail you, to push you in the wrong direction, to destroy your destiny. And you manage to escape that despite all the bad decisions they try to force you to make, all the evil ways they try to push you to do. It can be these kind of friends. We are the ones that we always want to push you into taking drugs, push you into doing things against the will of, against the society, push you into making risky choices in life. These are the kind of friends. This is how they are. So despite all those things they did to you, they find out that you still make it in life. You still striving and you still doing well. And you meet them later on, they will still come again to want to come and destroy your life. And these people, when they come, this is the format they do, especially in Nigeria. I have met many old friends that have done this to me before I know about this trick. Many times when I traveled out of the country, I come back once in a while, I will meet one of these vampires. Then, due to the happiness of saying you met an old friend, you want to know what is going on, you connect to them. This is what they normally do. They will not come back, tell you one sad story, and ask money from you. And then you give them this money, and you never see them again. You never get your money back. And when you start calling them to refund this money, they will start dodging you. They will start switching up their phone. And some of them will even start insulting you, telling you that you are disturbing their life because of this little money that you lend them. They will cause quarrel with you that you people will stop talking and they will never pay you back this money. This is what they normally do, and they are still doing this scam till today. So I'm doing this video now so that you should know about this scam. And when you meet these old friends, they want to cash up. Then the next thing, they want to see you personally or privately, that they have something very, very important that they want to discuss, that they must see you physically. Just know that this is a scam they want to do. And most times, some of these people are very diabolic. They have put some kind of spell in their mouths that when they talk to you, you cannot refuse them. You will do whatever they tell you to do. This is how evil these people are. They use evil chants to talk to you to get money from you. This is very easy scam for you because for them, because they know you. So you will relax your defenses, but you don't know that they are evil people. They are witches and wizards, and this is what they do for a living. I have seen so many of these old friends that we grew up together, went to primary school, secondary school, and later on in life, I see them. Most times they are struggling in life, and I seem to be doing better than them. And they will come into your life, and this is the same format that they play over and over again. Come in there, your life, and the next time, by the time they visit you 2 times, 1 time, the next time they are trying these formats. The next time they are billing you, telling you they have problems, and you have to borrow them money. And once you borrow them this money, you never get it back. That is the end. So what these people are doing is that they are evil spirits, they are witches and wizards that will come into your life to steal from you. Some of them are your blood relations, so can be your cousin, your niece, that you think that, okay, it's my family, I am helping my family, but that family is not interested in helping you. That family member is a vampire, a witch and a wizard. And they will come with this sad story. And you will find out that they are the ones that things is always happening to them. Things is not happening to you. We will be wondering, what kind of life is this person living? Why is this person having so many bad lucks and hard luck? And why do this person think that I am the only person that can help them? And guess what? If you don't help them, they will say you are a wicked person. They will start telling people that you are a bad person. They have problems, you did not help them. And even if you help them, they will still be spoiling your name to other people. This is the funny part of it. You help somebody, it is a problem. You do not help somebody, it is a problem. So how do you solve this problem? It's better not to help them. And guess what? These people, they are hard adults. And 99.9% of the time, they learn nothing from their religion. Of course, they will not learn, because even their Jesus Christ is a thief. Their Jesus Christ is a thief, is a liar and a beggar and a bastard. So what do you expect from people that are followers of a man that his father have to go and forcefully impregnate somebody's wife to give birth to him? A God that his father was a rapist, that sent his Holy Spirit to go and rape Joseph's wife against her will to have his son. A almighty God that cannot get a single woman for himself. A God that is a natural thief, that is jealous, that is envious, that is a criminal, a liar. A God that is the source of all the problem in this world, that the so-called children of Israel are the biggest thieves in the world. What do you expect from worshiping such a God? Are the children of this God not going to be liars and scoundrels? So you better be careful of all these people. They always profess Christianity. They go to church 4 times a week. They pray, they fast, they clap, they give, and the God does nothing for them. What kind of situation is this? Then it is you that want your money. And guess what? The good thing is that in Nigeria now, Nigeria financial system is very, very sophisticated. One of the best in Africa. We have so many banks that give loans to people without collateral. Right now in Nigeria, for the last 5 or 10 years, Nigeria have been enjoying a very strong financial system. You can easily get loans in Nigeria now without collateral, up to over 5 million naira. You can just give the bank your BVN, give them your NIM. Everybody in Nigeria knows what I'm talking about. And so many loan apps are there. You just download it on your Play Store, on your Android, download it, give them your information, and they give you money instantly with interest. You have to pay back. Once you have an NIN, just like your American Social Security number, you can't escape any financial obligation. So loans are freely given in Nigeria now. And guess what? These evil friends, these pests, to show you that they are vampires, they will not go and borrow money from the bank. They will want to come and borrow money from you because they know that they are not going to pay you. So I always tell them this thing. Go and borrow money from the bank if you know that you will pay your loan and you want your true. Download any of these loan apps. We have OPay, we have Kuda Pay, we have Momo, we have all the digital banks right now in Nigeria giving loans to people for free, instantly. If you are really in need of financial help, go and borrow money from the bank and pay their 10% or 12% interest rate anytime you will not have any problem in life. But these people will refuse to go to the bank to borrow free money. They want you to give them from your pockets because they know that they will never pay you that money. When you try to arrest them, what the police will ask for is, do you have any written agreement? Of course, there will never be any written agreements because they will come to you on trust, making sure that nothing is put on paper. So that money is gone. Even if there's a written agreement, you cannot force them to pay. They will say, give me a time frame. You even spend money to recover your money again from them. This is the way it works. So these people, they are just evil creatures, nothing but evil creatings that want to destroy your life. If you love your friend, your old friend, the worst thing you will do is to go and borrow money from them and not pay them back. Somebody that is struggling like you, struggling, trying to make a life for themselves. You see them, then the next thing you want to go and take their hard-earned money without paying them back. Is that not stealing? Is that not stealing by trick? And yet you claim you are a Christian. Some of them are even practicing African spirituality. Some of them practice African spirituality. Although they claim to practice, they still have the same behavior. They do like this. This is not a good thing. So this is how these old maggot friends steal money from you. They use that old relationship and then they abuse it. Some of them will come, especially the female ones. Some of the female ones will want to make friends. If they see that you have a rich husband, they will be coming to your house and will try to snatch your husband from you. And they claim to be your friend. This is the way these people behave. So you have to be very, very careful of old friends. Friends that they have seen long times and you have lost contact with them and then you finally reconnect. Be careful of this kind of people. Be very, very careful because they say, now no man, I they kill them. When you see this kind of people, they see that, yo, you are doing well or you are trying. The next thing is to come and destroy your life or pull you back to their level. Some will come, they will want to attach themselves to your business. Business that you are managing, they will claim that, oh, you need to carry me along. It's not everybody you see on the street you carry along. Do not carry them along, okay? They're not born on the same day. So we want you to attach them to your business so that they will be getting money. They want to instantly be on the same level with you. It's impossible. When I did suffer, where you did. When I was building my life, building my foundation, you were gallivanting, going to clubs, carrying women, spending money, buying Wivon, pretending to be a big girl. This is the kind of life. Now I have built something for myself now. Things are moving fine. You now want to come because I know you before. You want to now come and become part of my empire, my little business, and be getting money like me. It's not possible. You have to reap what you sow. And when you refuse to help this person, then we start spoiling your name all over town. I used to know him. He had nothing. He was this, he was that. And he came from very humble backgrounds. And now he has something. He's feeling big. He's ignoring me. He's not picking my calls anymore. This is the kind of word they'll be talking from their dirty mouths. These are envious people, wicked people, criminally minded, devious people that want to reap where they did not sow. Because they know you before from your past. They want to use that relationship to climb back into your life and start stealing and bringing you down. So this is not a good thing. You need to identify these people, get rid of them with an extreme prejudice. Don't tolerate them. When you see an old friend, you change numbers. The next thing they're calling you that they want to see you, that they have something very important to say to you. Just know saying that them be this. This is the way they operate. Now them be this, the format need to change. Tell them if they cannot say the things that they want from you on the phone, they should not bother to see you face to face. Don't let them see you face to face, because this face to face seeing is to beg money from you. No matter what you do, they must take money from you when they see you face to face. Even if it's just transport fare, they must take something from you. This kind of old friends, they are nothing but parasites. Parasites, vermines, vampires. This is their nature. This is their characteristics. And this is the way they operate. So you need to know how to identify such kind of old friends. If not, they will come and they will steal something from you and you will never get it back. This is the thing. It has happened to me many times. So I have experience of dealing with this kind of people. And I still see them try to do this kind of, play this kind of fast one on people. Thinking you met somebody from the past, or oh, you want to connect back. And the next thing, they are bringing all their family problems. And they come to meet you. Tell them to go to the bank to borrow money. Tell them they can borrow money freely from many banks. And they will have the money instantly in their accounts. So if they really need help and they believe they can help themselves with that money, borrow money from the bank, solve your own problem. But they know that they're not going to pay, and the bank will always come after them. The bank will blacklist them. Sometimes they have even borrowed money from the bank. They're already blacklisted. So they can't go back anymore. So they're just looking for anybody to take something from, including you. All their past friends, this is how they will defraud everybody. They will live a life of debt, perpetual indebtedness. These people are cursed all the way to their grave. They have no shame, no dignity, no honor, no morality. They are scoundrels, scallywags. Some of them are family relations. I have some in my family. These ones, they almost borrowed money, or I chase them away. Shameless people. You go, they pray for money tonight. Your God need to help you. You go borrow money from money, borrow money to feed your children, borrow money to even go to your church, borrow money. What is you? That means you are useless as a human being. Practically useless as a human being. Your God that you throw for money tonight does nothing for you. Your God has made you a perpetual beggar, a perpetual slave. Your God is also a criminal, and your God begs too. Every time you go on Sunday, the pastor will bring out plates and the pulpit and pass it around for people to put money. Not be Bambiala, be that one. What is the difference between that plate in the church and the plates from a beggar on the streets? Both of them have plates. Okay, your pastor is just wearing suits that the previous money from the one he begged last Sunday is used to buy coats, and he give you plate, I'll give you envelope to put money inside. It's not different from the beggar at the junction. And your God is an almighty God, and your God have gold and diamonds and mansion in heaven. And the Pope that is representing your God is just fat like a pig. Now, fatness won't kill the guy. Every day night, the leg need to come out for hospital. Which kind God be that? Don't they have any gym set in the Vatican? I mean, if I were a Pope like that, I should be watching what I eat. Some people that claim to be Christian, but all they eat is pork, junk food. I will be wondering, why will somebody always be going to the hospital up and down, and he claims to be the next in line to the throne of God? One kind of God that is a pervert, a bona fide pervert, and a rapist God. A God that is a liar, Thou shalt not steal. But all your people does is to steal from other people from morning to night. Who worships such a God? A God that is the God of a colonizer, that have to come in the form of a white man to get whipped and died on a cross? Which kind of God is that? A God that cannot save himself? All these things are the things we need to be talking about on a regular basis. And you see these fake friends, they are all children of this so-called Most High. They all have the same characters. Birds of the same feathers flock together. So please, I am warning you, don't give them money. Any money you give to all these kind of old friends, all these old cargo friends, it is gone forever. They have done it to me many times, not once, not two times. All these old friends who went to primary school, secondary school, I see them in life. The next thing is to para me, borrow money, then they pay them back. So I know the formats. So please don't fall for that trick, because it is the same. You will never get that money back. Okay? So these people, they are nothing but parasites. Everlasting parasites. They were born as a parasite. They live a parasitic life and they will die as a parasite. The worst thing you can do is to bring these people into your life, because they will steal from you, take things, and you will never get it back, except by the grace of your ancestors. You will recover from the blow that they are going to deal with you. Don't ever help them. The worst thing you can do for these people is to bring them into your house to come and stay. The worst thing, that will destroy your home. Any stray dog friend, old school friend you meet later in life, telling you they don't have house, they don't have this, they are looking for a place to stay, don't ever try it. Okay, no matter how close you and that person is in the past, don't bring them into your house to stay with you. Don't ever make that mistake. You will regret. They will bring down your house. They will steal your money. They will sleep with your wife or your husband, and they will cause so many problems that you will never be able to recover from. And at the end of the day, they will say you are the bad person. Don't ever do that. They are evil people. Any relations that they want to come and stay in your house, they want to come and send their children to your house so you can train their children, you're making a very big mistake. What is their father and mother doing? Your house needs to have peace. Okay? Be careful of bringing stray dogs, strangers into your house. I have learned that bitter mistake too. So I'm telling you all these things too, for your own good. A word is enough for the wise. Don't go and make the same mistake that I make. You will regret. Okay? So a word is enough for the wise. I don't tell you now. Beware of fake friends. This is a format that they use to steal from people. They're not good and they can never be good. There is no redemption for these people. These people are natural criminals, evil-minded people. They are just like their God. The same dog that they worship is the same dog character that they have. I see them. There are many of them in Nigeria. Many of them. There are many for Nigeria. One that just say you just come from abroad. You don't finish you. They want to come and see you. They want to come and see you. All are the same story. Begging money that they will never pay. This is just the way that they behave. Okay, they not get shame. Okay, so this is what you need to know. So I believe I have said enough today. This is where we go from this broadcast. Questions and comments are welcome. Please like and share this video. Subscribe to the channel, and when you subscribe, endeavor to hit the enable all notification, because you hit subscribe is not enough for YouTube. They will say that they don't send my subscriptions. They don't want people to be watching this channel and not know it, they worry them. So it enable all notifications so that anytime I post video, you will get it. Anytime I post articles about African spirituality, you will see your updates and you will learn many things. This channel is designed to teach African spirituality, real, raw, undiluted African spirituality that is not corrupted by religion, not corrupted by this evil priesthood that we have in Africa, in Nigeria, that are enslaving people. African spirituality is not supposed to enslave you. It's supposed to liberate you. It's supposed to educate you. It's supposed to enlighten you, to illuminate you, so that your spirit and your soul can ascend. This is anybody that is trying to tie you into a kind of coven, into a house whereby you'll be limited. Your spiritual knowledge will be limited. Say they are initiating you into something whereby you will now have to conform, not have free will. Just no say, not join. Now the part of the people I talk of this parasitic and spirituality. So I post teachings here. If you want to know the truth about African spirituality, you open your mind, you have a pure heart, you will learn it here. This is what we do here. We liberate people on this channel. So anything that is happening out there, any scheme or any bad way that these people are using to oppress us, I will expose it on this channel. All this their format of begging and not paying back. Now them might be that. All these parasitic fake friends, I will expose them on this channel. Okay, now part of the study. Then if you want to learn, I have a 6 months program where I teach the inner secrets of African spirituality. I normally start from history because in spirituality we start from the known to the unknown. I started from there. Again, I go into the science, the interrelationship between African spirituality and quantum physics. I teach you about the 5 elements of nature, how to make contact with the principal deities representing these 5 elements, how to connect to your own divinity, how to free your mind from the matrix, how to empower yourself. And I teach you a lot of spells to increase your capacity to do so many things, to change your reality or to push your will into nature, and a lot more. So you can register for my program. It is not free. Okay. So shop your left before you go come here. You can register. If you want to do your oracle tarot divination, I still do one for you too. You feel still contact me if you have issues, consultation on business issues, personal issues, spiritual issues. We run all those matter here. If you also want to read book, I have been able to so far drop 3 books on this subject. This one talks about the interrelationship between quantum physics and African spirituality, how to know the applications of African spirituality and the origins of quantum physics from African spirituality. In this book, I talked about time and space travel. I talk about negative space, negative time. I talked about the origin of God, the origin of the Christian religion, the plagiarization of the Christianity from African spirituality. I talked about so many powerful topics here. The composition of melanin, 666 composition, classification of African deities, how to create sacred space, how to create negative space. All these things are things you need to know. Very, very important information. This is the knowledge that the evil people don't want you to know. This is the knowledge the colonizers have been hiding from you. Those people that say they are Egyptologists trying to carve Egypt from Africa, those evil people, those criminal maggot or Western academias, the knowledge they are hiding from you so that you will become a slave. It is all inside this book. So this book will bring enlightenment and we connect you to the things that you need. If you also want to know how to increase your capacity in spell casting, this book, Walking in the Shadow of the Gods, is here. Over 200 spells are here waiting for you. A lot of herbs that you need to intimate yourself with that will help you solve many problems better than wasting money going to hospital to do things. This one, Whispers of Amenti, will teach you how to connect with African deities, the Kemetic deities, which are the pioneers of creation. Of course, we are all the pioneers of creation. Kemet was the bedchild of Inner Africa, okay? Kemet did not surpass Inner Africa. In all this knowledge of Kemet, it came from other parts of Africa, and it was collated, standardized in Kemet. So we are all part of this spiritual lineage. It is our stuff that is here, raw, authentic African spirituality. So you need to know it. You need to connect back with the higher forces of nature, with the ascended and ancestors. These are a compilation of them. They will teach you all the things you need to know, and you need to balance your scale in this lifetime before you cross over to the spirit realm. So you will not become a mugu. You will know things. It will help you in this life and in the next. So this is knowledge, Whispers of Amenti, Whispers from the Spirit World. Book that will help you connect back to your African spirituality. Very powerful stuff. So you can get these books here, empower yourself, and start living your life. Okay. So things is happening here on this channel. Good things are happening. If you are a lover of truth, justice, righteousness, you're going to like it here. But if you are a liar, you are not true to yourself, you are a vampire, you are a parasite, you are a Christian bigot, or you are a hypocrite, you're going to hate this channel quite naturally. So now, so it just be. We not get basket for rotten mango for this place. So if you are ready to learn, you want to learn something, you want to know something, this is a place that you need to be. Okay. If you also want to buy your spiritual items like encounters, your native shock, your thunderstone, your meditation beads, your spiritual ointments, and so many stuff about African spirituality, candles and stuff. I sell them on this channel. can contact me here for that. So apart from that, I thank you very much, and I'll be seeing you in the subsequent videos as usual. So take care and bye. Peace.